Everyone, hey, how's it going? I have some really important stuff that I need to talk about because of the telepathy that I have. Um, literally, literally, I like sleeping with my window. I like sleeping with my window open. Because I already told you I'm socially insane. I'm not bragging. I just am. I don't like it's stuffy. So yeah, I think because of yesterday that I made my video. I think it's August what? August 11th, maybe around there. 12th or whatever. But they came in and they stole my money from my wallet. they drugged me and they took like $100 or something because they're mad. They're mad that if I don't go and get my money every month, that more doors, Pandora's boxes are gonna have to open because they don't get as many funds, and they're living faster and faster in their body, which means they're going to the bathroom more and more sooner. Their bodies are just going faster, faster and faster. And they're extremely scared because I basically own the underworld because of everything that's been monopolized and messed up. So what they did was they took the money that I have to mess up the monopolizing, not the monopolizing, but the effect of how good it's going to be having free market, having free market for carrots, for beans and rice, you know, every Wednesday. So they're upset. They're extremely upset. Like I didn't put red on this right here. They're putting red if you see red. Yeah, they're putting red. There's nothing else. They're messing with my stuff right now. They're mad because they know every single time, every single time there's free market for something anywhere on this planet because of how many got their asses beat by me just making videos talking about freaking my old videos talking about Pac-Man and ICP going at it, talking about the Gormagon basically being a bunch of fascists that figured out how to kill you. They just talk shit in your head before it gets to your head. That's what they do. They suffocate you with the Nevolence. The Gormagon and Nevolence is a fucking unholy. Uh, it's like a mental message or marriage. That's what they are. So um, they have they have no freaking respect for a free market because free market is literally opening up a bunch of places that have technology that was stolen from other lands when they were coming here to talk to us because they literally have parts of America or not like they just have parts or they don't know they come to America, they're from a jungle and they use stuff that's just on rail, on rail. You're like, on rail? How freaking awesome! It's from the jungle. Like, yeah, this stuff is like 30 years old. This is 30 years old. So this is welfare technology to me. Okay, so like, you should try to bring it here. And if you're not talking correctly, they'll take your life. Just straight up, they'll come and they steal your shit, and it's perfected paperwork they have, and they just kill you if you don't know how to read, spell, and write correctly. So start your own triad. Like, no, I'm gonna be my own triad. I don't want to die for you because I made a mistake. Because I made a mistake caught up in all your paper. I don't want to have to die for you. I want to be a triad and try something different. Work a different angle. Work multiple angles. So the main thing that I like to get to is having free market for anywhere on this planet. It's opening up a lot of doors where there's a lot of technology where they shrink. And I just gave permission for freaking carrots today. Carrots. It's in between. It's literally in between August 11th and August 19th. What I'm talking right now. I can't specifically remember the day, but I put free market for carrots. I put free market for carrots. So it's free market. It's free. You can do whatever you want with it. You can have whatever you like in terms of price or where you send it. You're like, no, I'll pay for it too. I'll pay for it like I was gonna pay, and then yeah, it's free market. Yes, I'm favoring. Yes, I'm favoring. Okay, so it's revealing that there's a lot of technology where if you shrink, it's shrinking technology. Where they're teaching them how to shrink them and stuff like that. There's some that thinking that it's still freaking 18 something with old technology where you can shrink and stuff because they're going back in time and all the small frequencies. It's unfreaking believable. All the stuff that you will freaking find if you freaking have free market. That's why they fight truth and now saying it's not for this many years why you can't do it. Like, why? Like, it's just bow down. It really is. Just bow down. Like, what? Fuck you. I'm not bowing down. It should be no more than 1 year. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you put in. Fuck you. You know, like a bullet could fuck you. So get to that point. Get to the realization. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. You're not just going to decide how long it is just because how much money you have. You're just not. So it doesn't. Your value isn't based off fucking knowing what's going to happen in the future. Changing the monopolizing. They're monopolizing on the carrots that are going to be for free because they're future fighting. They're always future fighting. They got a whole bunch of fucking creatures inside me, always moving inside my anal and stuff like that. I'm telling you, I am absolutely just laying low to just lose weight now. The more I lose weight, the more they're going to be seen. Just for now on, the more I lose weight, the more they're going to get seen. So I weighed myself today. I weighed 229.7 the last time I checked. 29.7. I was weighing 214, 214.5.8. So it's a good thing that I'm losing weight. I've lost weight. But it's a lot of unholy matrimony and rating, which makes it a third world country. America's a third world country now because of not talking about all the things that need to be talked about. They just monopolized it to the point where it's choked. It's Netherlands and it's Gormagon that comes in that fucking tells you what it is. So it's a lot of freaking misery because they put themselves in that state of being, going like, no, we can't have this technology. They barely beat them like 40 years ago. Okay, and it's not supposed to be revealed for the next 300 years. This is just not from all these band rings, just all this to attack them. Like, man, it's just caught up to a bunch of bull crap, a bunch of bull crap. Some just want another freaking planet on a gigantic freaking scale. They just want another planet. I don't give a damn. So there's a lot of spills. There's a lot of purposeful uh, counter strike spills where a lot is just being freaking spilled and it's being turned into a mutant zone. They're like, no, there's no flies and no fungus can grow in this. It just grows. It's a fucking mutant. Look at it, and they feed it because it eats the metals. They feed this thing human filth, and it's just curious. Like, what do they taste like? You know, when it gets hungry, it's like, no, I don't want to eat the metals anymore that they give me. I don't want to eat that or that. Fucking growing these things. Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing feeding this thing? Dude, get rid of it, man. It's gonna get us fired. It's gonna get us court-martialed. All right, so cut it out. A lot, lot. Everything that I have at here, everything, king, everything. I'm watching Rambo right now. I'm watching Rambo right now. This freaking, it's a red zone on me. Yeah, there's like a kill zone. Kill this person if you see him. There's a red or something. But look at this. Look at Rambo. Look at all this on me. You're a Rambo on TV. Like, I don't know. Is it? It's like a red zone. It's like a freaking red zone on me right now. You see all the reds? A red zone on me. All right. So for those of you that know, there's a freaking from what the other videos I put on with the Marilyn Manson killing their family members from the noob metal. All those are considered noob metal. He doesn't want to be considered as freaking a noob because he's fashion. He's fashion, you know. So they're putting the Marilyn Manson thing because everything they're doing is future attack. So everything that I'm bringing up on these videos, they're sending some people to go get killed. They're sending some to get killed who have worms in their heads or who have a program in their head to get killed for them, just in case this ever happens. But the now that the freaking it's being more and more evident for those who who freaking do investigations, like Unsolved Mystery Guy who got his throat slit, and they cloned him. They're all doing their own thing. They're like, no, you're all going to die for what you've done. The uh, I don't know who it was. All of these industries, all of these, what is it? Ed and Eddie, Billy and Mandy, all these main things that made it on TV that we ingest basically, watching all the frequencies in our body eating it. It's just letting them know what we're gonna say and where we're gonna be in the next life, are in the past life of that. So it's like an undertone of what's gonna happen before that or after that or between that, with all kinds of intermissions. It's really freaking crazy. It's almost as if it's some kind of freaking snake with a bunch of freaking heads, right? That could think about this. Like, well, what can freaking think about this really? What can handle a task like this if it's not a program? And the program needs to be, like, in a way, babied or pampered. It has to be something with multiple heads, right? It's like, it has to be something with more heads. Like, I just feel like it is. All right, so um, I'm not gonna be getting my welfare checks every time, so they could choke out, and I basically own the underworld because of all the videos I made, helping everybody get out of a bunch of just doomed situations, like damned, not even doomed, damned. Damn, some people are supposed to die at the end of their mission so they can, like, so everyone else can live, because they've seen the end of it. They're like, look, this is what it means, and they just don't teach them how to read or spell in between. And it's like, come on, man, teach them how to read and spell in this machine. They're like, no, some go here, some been working for so long, they know all the secret abilities of these machines. Okay, watch them. And it's the gases and all this shit. Okay, so they just put secret abilities from all this shit, all this teleporting and all this. So what we need is someone who really doesn't give a fuck if they get erased and they come back the next day. Right? So that's probably what happened to me today, like a snake. Like the actual snake Plissken who got shot in the back of the head. So I'm probably gonna, because there's layers of me that they made inside me, so they have to basically have a lingo of erase them and erase me to bring me back, because they're erasing them to find them in other freaking intermissions to answer questions. So I'm risking being erased, not knowing the difference. Okay? And sometimes I am, because of what I'm saying at my window open. Because they're all seen, but they're seen from satellites, and they're telling you, I know you're a guest, and we know you'll have the parlays, but you do something to them, you're all dead. And they took my money so they could freaking have a counter strike on the carrots that were going to be free coming in, or freaking selling them for literally a penny. For hundreds, giving hundreds of millions of cans for a penny. Like, yes, for proof that we still exist, to get all of these. And this right here is extremely tangible. Like, would you mind having half? I have half, as long as it has deep, significant meaning. If it could be split into another deep, significant meaning, yes. So I'm sacrificing myself so others can be free, potentially being erased from existence. I probably should shut my window, but I think I would be more scared if I did, because it's nothing personal. I'm not part of any team or group, and they want me to be part of a team and a group, so they can have me in the AI and all these other machines and electronics. So it's an easier kill for them, not able to figure me out for pasting. They're like, okay, he's erased, he's gone, and we're probably gonna be erased for whatever, but he can never come back for being in this band line where nothing we know has ever survived it. And if they do, we'll have these on top, knowing how they did it, having an idea how it works. I don't, like, it's just based on the way you think and talk. It's just based off the way you think and talk. That's how it is. That's how it works. It's based off the way you think and talk, because we've been bouncing off of your energy and your body going to others, getting them erased. And when you erase them, when there's nothing, there's a stink. There's still an essence of them. That's an essence. You're erased, but there's an essence of you. I'm like, okay, how do you erase an essence? Like, that's the thing. They just keep erasing them. But the thing doesn't have a say, because the thing is a robot that just sits down and waits for someone to ask him a question. Like, no one asks you a question, you don't mean a thing. And that's how the thing went away. No one cared about the thing. All right, that's all for now.